So this is the G hood, and as you can see, it's not an old one. We have been using it for last 5 years, but then over last couple of weeks it started dripping oil. So these are the filters that we removed, and if you see it, this was essentially the oil that you see on both sides. So obviously I'll be cleaning the filter, and I think there is a lot of grease inside the fan, so I'll be opening the fan. Let's see. I'm using a Bait T10, so that's the one that I'll be using to open the fan. So if you look right underneath, there are 3 screws, which has like a star head, and using my this thing, I'm going to open them. So once you've taken the screws, you got to rotate this unit to take it off, and once you take it off, you will see it's full of grease. You will find you have to remove oil from here. This is a chamber through which the basically the cooking gases just go to the vent on the top, and then of course this is the fan, right? I'm going to be taking the fan off. There's a small nut that you can remove, and then you can take the motor off, and make sure that your power to the hood is off before you do any of it. I just took the fan off. This is the nut you got to remove, and you see this is the motor in the housing. Again, it's like full of grease. Make sure you have a glove on. It's going to be, and you can remove these 2 screws from here. They are the ones that kind of keep the wire intact. Again, use the same screwdriver, the bit that I showed earlier, to remove these 2 screws. And then practically you would have taken off the motor of the housing, and you can clean everything. All right. Took the upper cover out. If you can look at it, it's full of grease. So what we'll do now is I just kind of ran it under hot water, and now we will kind of put it in hot water with the detergent, dish detergent. So let's see how it looks like after putting that. So we are just preparing the hot water right now, and the hot water, and I put the dish detergent, and here goes our cover. So hopefully this is going to take the grease away. Let's see. If not, then the other thing we can do is put it under a vinegar and a baking soda solution, but I think this should do the job. We kind of just did the fan, as you must have seen earlier. I used the same thing there too, hot water and a dish detergent. All right, so now after cleaning this, we are putting it back. So I just kind of screwed the motor back to the housing, the top unit, and then just screwed the wire back into this. And now I'll be putting the fan back. So if you see it, this is the fan. You just kind of do a little bit of snug. Make sure it's not too inside, because you won't be able to close it. And this is the nut that we got to put back. Make sure you tighten it once you have put the nut back. This is what I'm doing. All right, so I think make sure it moves freely, and it does. So we are at the final step. So now make sure you just put it in the right order, and you got to twist it. Let's see. So final step is put the housing back. You got to align it and rotate it. And once rotated, it's the time for you to put the screws back. All right, so we just put everything back together. Time to put the clean filter, switch on the main power, and you're good to go with a set of clean fans. Thank you.